Hello and welcome to Walk the Talk. I am Shekhar Gupta in front of a Bombay landmark that will remain imprinted in our memory for the harrowing times we had watching it on television for 3.5 days in the month of November. And my guest this week, the person under whose command this was brought to a logical conclusion and a bloody one. Mr. J K Dutt, Director then of National Security Guards. Welcome to Walk the Talk.
It's nice to be here with you.
No, it's sobering to be here also.
Very much. Yes.
It's also wonderful to have you speaking out for the first time on what happened. I know you were waiting to be out of uniform.
Well, yes, I have superannuated at the end of last month, February. And this is something which has been, which has given me a sense of accomplishment at the time of my retirement. In fact, I would say that this Operation Black Tornado, which we had, been almost a vindication of all the...
There was only one operation, no cyclone and all.
No. In fact, surprisingly, you see, the press at that time had said that there is an Operation Cyclone, there is an Operation Weather Storm and things like that. But the entire operation at Nariman, Oberoi and Taj was Operation Black Tornado.
Right. So, tell us how it started. You were watching the news at home?
I was, in fact, yes, watching the television. This was in the night. And the first thing which I heard on the news was that they were apprehending, they said this is some sort of a gang war which is taking place. But from the way the shooting was going on and from some of the shots that they showed, I could make out that this was more of a terrorist attack which was taking place. So I immediately asked my commandos to get ready.
Right.
And in fact, soon after that, I had received a call from the Cabinet Secretary saying that probably the NSG may be required, so the team should be ready. And in fact, as soon as that happened, I felt that we should move our men to the airport.
How fast does it happen in NSC? Where people have to get kitted, get into the uniforms, come from their homes, living quarters?
Well, we give them a preparation time of about 30 minutes because once the alert has been sounded, they come, collect their weapons, collect all the other equipment which will be required, and with that they proceed into the vehicles, and this is about 30 minutes for that. All the other equipment is also loaded into the vehicles, and
so
they come to the airport.
They've got all of 30 minutes to
get ready,
yes.
And then they start. Now you see, the NSG is located at Manesar, which is about 35 to 40 kilometers from the airport, and it takes about, depending upon the traffic conditions, almost about an hour, maybe a little more,
right,
to reach the technical area. So
technical area is the area from which Air Force uses mostly.
Yes.
At Param Airport.
Yes. So we had the vehicles ready. The men got into that, and by the time we got the alerts and the clearance, the request came from the Maharashtra government to the Minister of Home Affairs to send the NSG. The men were already on the move. Then the question of having an aircraft arose.
Yes, and that was one controversy that there were delays because the aircraft was in Chandigarh, aircraft wasn't allocated.
Yes, in fact, the aircraft, an IL-76, which can carry almost about 200 persons, is a huge aircraft.
With equipment and ammunition.
Yes, that was available at Delhi. The only thing is that, you see, such a huge planes cannot be fueled and kept at the apron, because then they're almost like a bomb. So as soon as they are required for any operation or exercise, they are fueled. The crew comes in, and after that...
The crew also comes in from their homes?
Yes, they come from their home. And once they are over there, then the loading starts. After the loading has been done, the aircraft
and that's what happened at that time?
Yes.
The plane did not come from Chandigarh?
No, not at all. In fact, this aircraft was available very much at Indira Gandhi International Airport. And once this... the men and the equipment had been loaded, we were ready, I think, by about almost 2:10, and we were told that the aircraft would actually be taking off at 2:20. And once the men are inside and the hatch has been closed, you see, that is when the aircraft starts with its checklist of switching on and sort of getting the revving up the engines and things.